Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Lena and welcome to my channel. I am an online teacher and my channel is all about helping others to build their online teaching careers. So I talk about everything that has to do with teaching online. So in one of my older videos, I talked about, should you become an online teacher? That was the topic. And if you are interested in what I said about helping teachers to decide if this is the right career path for you, then please, I'm going to leave a card right here and you can check it out. But there was a few things that I wanted to add to that video for teachers who are still contemplating if they should get into online teaching. What are some things that can make you a good person to be an online teacher at this time? Because some people might think that you have to be a teacher, or they might just have some other things that they're thinking about that make it so that they don't want to even apply. So you'd be surprised at how many people could become online teachers. And you could be one of them. So it's a great online business to have, and it can lead to many other things too. So I've loved it. I think it's been a great thing for me to grow as a person, to grow in my business sense, to grow in my teaching skills, and so many ways. So it's been really good. One, I do want to address whether or not you do have to be a teacher in order to become an online teacher. Do you have to have a teaching career beforehand before you want to start teaching online? You'd be surprised at how many people who are actually teaching online who are not actually teachers, who never taught before. It can be done without having that teaching experience. So I don't want people to feel like, oh, I'm not a teacher, why would I teach online? You really don't have to be a teacher in order to do it. Now, there are many people who just have, experience doing other things like being on stage. Maybe you're an actor, maybe you are just have been really good with kids, and you help volunteer with kids, or you might be a youth worker at your church, or at a camp, or you just have some experience with kids, and so you know how to really relate to them, and so that can really help you to be a good candidate for an online teacher. Not only that, people who are they just have that outgoing personality, they're not shy, they're not camera shy, they're not worried about meeting new people. I mean, those type of people can make really good online teachers too. I have met so many people who do so many things outside of teaching, who are actually online teachers. Well, I won't say I actually met them, but I actually interacted with them on social media. So I know that there's a lot of people out here who are teaching online, but they're not actually trained teachers. They weren't, and that's one of the reasons why that's able to be done is because there's such great training that is offered through these companies. They give you good training to help their teachers to get ready. So you will get what you need before you start teaching those classes. Okay, so I've met people who are, who own their own businesses, who are in school for, becoming a doctor, people who have, somebody who was actually, she was producing movies. She actually wanted to be a teacher, and, it's great. She obviously liked the whole movie thing and being in front of the camera. So for her, it was, worked out really well. So many people who just want to have a part-time job and make some extra money have found that teaching online has just really worked for them. So you don't have to be a teacher in order to teach online. It sounds kind of funny, but you really don't. You just have to learn what it takes to help other people to understand the English language. And when you take the TESOL class online, that does help you a lot with knowing how to teach the language, and then just watching other people doing it. Like, there's so many examples online of people who are teaching and, teaching classes. So, seeing those things done and seeing how they use props really helps you to know what you're doing when you're teaching online. If you want to teach online, male teachers are very highly desirable. So if you are a male who thinks that this is for them, you have a really good opportunity here because, I don't know, teach our kids, parents in China especially, they really like male teachers. So, and there's not that many. There's a lot less male teachers than there are female teachers. So that helps male teachers have an advantage when it comes to getting classes booked. So male teachers are definitely wanted teaching online. Now, if you can help to make a class entertaining, that is a benefit. Like if you just know that you're kind of good at making people feel at ease, if you have a sense of humor that just helps to relax people, that can really help to your benefit. Because these kids who are taking these classes, oftentimes they're in China, and they will tell you about their schedules and how they're really, really busy. So when they're taking these classes at, in the evening, oftentimes it's like after they're doing so much homework and, other things. So it's like, if you can relax the kids and make it seem more fun than work, that's kind of, the trick of teachers in general. But I'm just saying, in this particular situation, if you can really help them to make it feel less like work and more like fun, and the curriculum is often designed to help you with that, then hey, you would be a great candidate for teaching online. Now, if you are someone who doesn't like getting up early, like really early, then teaching online might not be the best thing for you, because I've spoken about this in many of my other videos. And if you know anything about teaching online, teaching English online, then you know that oftentimes the classes are really early in the morning. So if you're trying to teach English online and you live in a time zone like mine, then, which I live in North America, so my classes are really early. It's really hard to get up that early. So if that might mean that this is not the right career for you, or the right thing for you to start doing online right now. So if you can't get up really early, or sometimes there's really late classes, it's not going to be the right thing for you. If you're somebody who kind of gives up easily and doesn't like to really try something new and have some failures before you actually really become successful at it, then this is not for you either. It's going to take some times of you getting some rejection, of you not doing the best in your class, of a parent giving you a bad review, there's going to be some difficult things that are going to happen, but hopefully this will make you a stronger person, and you won't just shy away from it. You will rise to the challenge and work through it and become a stronger person and develop as a person. So it could help you to develop, which it's developed me in many ways. Or, if you just like to do the job the way they told you to do it, and have very little chance of having any mistakes done in the job, well, then this is not the right job for you. It's not something you should get into. But if you are the type of person who constantly likes to learn and to grow and to learn new things, then this is a great opportunity. That was one of the things that really attracted me to teaching online. I just loved the fact that it was new and fresh, and learning, I already knew, a lot of technical things, with my computer, and, I was pretty computer savvy, but just seeing the platforms and how they operate, and seeing that I can talk with, teach somebody across the world. I was just so amazed and intrigued by it all. I loved every moment of it. I loved helping teach the lessons, and bringing props to the lessons, and I just loved all of it. basically. It was new and exciting. I loved it all. And it has, learning about it, finding other teachers on YouTube a lot of the times who have done it before. I mean, watching other people do it has really helped me, and seeing those teachers grow their businesses into something more has really inspired me. So it's inspired me to try new things and to learn new things on top of that. So if you are just a very curious person, if you want to learn something new, then this could really be a good opportunity for you. So those are some things to add to help you decide whether or not teaching online is a good fit for you. If you are interested in teaching online, I do have some companies that I'm working with that you can reach out to me and I can tell you more information about them.